Hi guys, this is another video about bipolar disorder, and this particular one is about doing CBT on the NHS, and they gave me 6-hour-long sessions, and I remember that I had to go to Oxford, I think it was quite a long drive for me, 45 minutes, to go to this lovely woman. I've forgotten her name, but she had beautiful long ginger hair and she was about to go on maternity leave. She had rather a large bump, and we had very specific focused sessions during the CBT, and she sent me away with homework every single week, and I wrote reams and reams of things to help with the whole process of me healing, because this was quite soon after me coming out of mental health hospital. Well, I say soon, let's see. So it took about 6 months for me to come off olanzapine, then I was on lithium, and then when I was more kind of able to communicate better, to kind of formulate sentences that kind of, you know, I wasn't just a dribbling, sedated mess. They were kind of ready. I think it was probably maybe nearly a year later that I went and did these, and for me 6 sessions completely wasn't enough, and by the end of it I was actually really quite concerned, because I was like, I feel like I've learnt a lot, I've done lots of things here, but you're kind of dropping me off the edge here at 6 hours. What am I going to do now? So thank you NHS for giving me that time, and I did learn so much, and it was free, but it wasn't enough. I know that's all they could give me. So I went on to do talking therapies, and I found that for myself, and that was amazing, and I'll talk about that in a different video. But the main thing that came up with CBT was that they were talking to me specifically about can I remember any time in my life when I may have been high or had some kind of episode in the past. So I was kind of racking my brains, you know, what were things like in the past? And I think that possibly in my 20s, maybe 18, 19 years old, maybe I was revving up for a mild one. And then things did go a bit crazy when I went travelling on my own to Asia when I was 20. Yeah, I had lots of one-night stands, and I think I was probably a bit high, and I was talking a lot, I remember, which is one of the symptoms of being high. And I had no inhibitions, and I remember that I was taking way more risks than I normally would. Yeah, and I got really ill. I got an ear, nose and throat infection, and I'd had insomnia pretty much for 2 years, and that had got really bad at a certain point. So that lack of sleep is also one of the symptoms of mania and bipolar disorder. So I came back from travelling on really strong antibiotics, and actually I don't really know what pill I was taking, because I was in Cambodia and they just gave me these pills. I couldn't speak the language. I could speak French with them, but still I didn't really know what I was taking, and I was in a hospital with bars on the windows, which felt rather like a prison. And again, I had a nurse sitting right next to my bed because she was so concerned about my health. So what was I saying? Oh. So anyway, I think you can get CBT through the NHS, and if that's something you think will help you if you have bipolar or some other mental health disorder, then go for it. Just get what you can from the NHS, because they are amazing and they will help in whatever way that they can. And then if you feel like you need more, then obviously you can do something else afterwards. I also did a mindfulness course through the NHS, and that's another video that I'll come on to later as well. So if talking about CBT ever so briefly was interesting for you, then give the like button a push, subscribe and comment below if there's anything you'd like to talk to me about. Or say, Joe, can you do a video on this please? Thank you very much and bye bye.